Alrighty, ladies and gentle beans, here we are in episode 11 of Pokemon Sword. Please remember to like and subscribe if you want to help support our work.
Yeah, that's right, Donald. And I have 2 new Pokemon to show you today as I did some training off screen after the disaster that was Pierce's gym.
Wow, so our boy finally got some Pokemon evolved, then I take it. I damn well hope so, Joe, because today the main goal is going to be taking on Raihan.
Well, we have that to do, Barry, but also, if you remember in the last episode, Leon showed up and asked us to help him stop Pokemon that have been rampaging throughout Galar.
I think Obama's going to be rampaging throughout Galar too when I tell him that Raihan has been smashing his girl Sonya LMFAO.
Hey, that better not be true, Joe. Sonya's already spoken for and she's going to be mine.
Stop simping over a bunch of colored polygons in the shape of a woman, Obama, you freak. And instead take a look at our new Tyranitar, which Joe has finally evolved.
Yeah, this guy is a beast, boys, and everyone loves him. Although we have to change its name at the next Pokemon Center because a viewer asked us to a long time ago, and we keep our promises.
And we also need to change the name of our Dracovish whilst we're there too, Joe. Another viewer requested us to do that as well a long time ago, so don't forget.
I just want you both to know I'm not happy about this Sonya situation. But at the end of the day, she's just a bunch of shapes, I guess, so I think I can move on.
If I had a husband for a wife, I'd also be looking elsewhere, Obama, but lucky for me, Melania is a solid 10, so I don't LMAO.
Damn, shots fired, and I saw what you did there, Donald. Very good play on words, my friend, but anyway, this was Tyranitar's test battle before Raihan, and I think it went super well.
Yeah, there's no way Tyranitar is going to die, boys. Even with Joe playing, I just can't see that happening. Also, Joe Raihan seems to use a weather team, according to our commenters, to bear that in mind, too.
Hey, he can use a goddamn Dialga for all I care, Donald. Raihan needs to be destroyed and put in his place so Sonya stops seeing him.
And yeah, you're clearly able to move on, aren't you, Obama? But anyway, here we are at the Name Raider Boys. And I like that he's in every Pokemon Center in this game instead of some random building.
True, Joe. It's very helpful having him everywhere all at once. And then after you've done this, we can take on the 8th and final gym of this game.
Oh, hey, Joe, I just got a sneak peek at the second Pokemon you evolved being our Dreepy, which is now a Pokemon I cannot remember the name of for the life of me.
Okay, well, that's done, boys. You'll have to wait for the battle to see what our new Pokemon are going to be called. But I'm sure the viewers will be happy, and now we can battle Raihan.
Yeah, I just want to say you can expect this episode to be a little shorter than usual because of how the story progresses after this gym, but we hope no one minds.
I don't see it as a problem, really, Donald. Plus, the story only starts getting good after we get our 8th gym badge anyway, so let's see what happens.
All right, we've run into the whole gang, it seems, outside the gym. I guess Leon must have dealt with all the rampaging Pokemon without our help, so why he asked us to begin with is a little weird.
Even Magnolia showed up, boys. I forgot she even existed in this game because we haven't seen her since like episode 1 or 2 way back when.
And they're all still going on about the darkest day, which is something I think we should be focused on, but instead all they want us to do is ignore the destruction of the world and go take on a gym.
Hey, remember, Barry, we're just a 10-year-old kid at the end of the day, so we should really leave all that crap to the adults.
You just want to have Pokemon battles and not do anything else, Donald? Maybe you should do some videos taking on people in the battle towers across the various regions since you don't care about anything else.
You know what, Joe? I just might do that. We actually had a suggestion to do that from a viewer a while ago, and it's something I've been looking into.
Okay, it's focus time now, boys, because Raihan is waiting for us with his Steel-type Dragon Pokemon, which is something I don't think we've seen before.
We still need to do the gym challenge for Obama, so let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Well, Joe, this gym battle is super easy and pointless and not even difficult because all you have to do is take on those 3 trainers and win.
Okay, well, if that's the gym battle, then our Tyranitar should be able to sweep through this place without a problem.
Oh, wait, guys, it looks like this is a double battle. So I guess one of the Pokemon is only there to set the other one up for something.
Okay, well, that's pretty obvious, Obama. Why else would someone use a Pelipper in the 8th gym and a Dragon-type gym at that?
Hey, I want to know why the Pelipper's rain ability has overwritten my Tyranitar's Sandstream ability. If someone knows, then please comment that.
Talking about commenting. Joe, in the last episode, we asked you all to give us your best legendary Pokemon fact. And the winner for this shout-out goes to the viewer on the screen right now.
Yeah, Indian Jables here commented on how Palkia's roar has been used in other movies for other creatures, which is pretty interesting.
Technically, Joe, it's the other way around since that viewer said its roar was in the Godzilla movie from 1991 and Palkia didn't exist then.
And technically, Donald, no one likes a smartass. But you do have a point too. Anyway, the next double battle we have is with a Ninetales and a Tortonator.
Okay, now look guys, our Tyranitar's Sandstream ability has overwritten that Ninetales drought ability. This doesn't make any sense.
Why trouble your tiny little brain with things that are beyond your comprehension, Joseph, and instead focus on not losing?
Using Mr. Rhyme against 2 fire types is a dumb decision, by the way, Joe. You should have just used Earthquake instead.
Not Barry Stone Edge is the way to go when it hits. I love Stone Edge. It's actually one of my top 10 best rock type moves ever.
Only someone as sad as you would create a top 10 list of rock type moves, Joe. But since you mentioned it, what's number 1?
Oh well, Donald, my number 1 top rock type move probably has to go to Continental Crush. That Z move on our Lycanroc saved Obama a lot back in our Ultra Sun playthrough.
And as usual, you haven't bothered to get any healing items, Joe. For the love of God, when we enter the Champion League, can you please buy some?
Yeah, even for this battle with Raihan, you should have Joe. Especially considering we almost got destroyed by Pierce in the last episode.
Nah, boys, this makes it way more exciting and fun, and more importantly, will teach me to be more strategic in battles.
Yeah, he has a point there, Donald, to be fair. Joe is the worst amongst the 3 of us, although I'm sure you'll both beg to differ on that point.
Yeah, we all know you're the worst, Barry, and I don't think it's even possible for you to redeem yourself now unless you beat Emerald Kaizen blindfolded and without losing a battle.
Hey, talking of Obama guys, I'm now battling an Obamsno. That fat fellow reminds me of the one we used in Pokemon Platinum.
Yeah, and how crap Abomasnow's defenses are because it always got killed most of the time.
Well, this Obama now is a female one Obama, so maybe you two can get together and leave Sonya for me.
In Barry's defense, though, Donald, Abomasnow has terrible defenses, even though its attack stats are pretty good, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, well, I don't understand why this trainer even uses an Ice-type Pokemon in a Dragon-type gym. That's so weird, unless it's just here for its ability.
That's why it's here, Donald. But if anything, it worked in our favor. Since Mr. Rhyme is also an Ice type, so our moves got boosted.
All right, my guys, that concludes the trainer battles. They were easier than I thought, and everyone in the comments said this would be difficult.
No, Joe, they said the battle with Raihan would be difficult, you dingus. And speak of the devil, we have to battle him now, so don't mess this up.
Nah, man, this guy's gonna get wrecked, just watch. Him and his bad fashion sense will be crying by the time I'm done with him.
Yes, something about his top really gets on my nerves and triggers my OCD. I have to close my eyes, it's just infuriating to look at.
Okay, so some viewers let us know that this guy could actually be the champion in other regions because he's that strong, but instead he stays here to try beat Leon. So good luck, Joe.
All right, good to know, Donald, not that it will matter, and his first 2 Pokemon is a Flygon and Gigalith. And it's a double battle, too.
I don't think we've had a double battle in a gym battle since Tate and Liza in the Hoenn region, although I could be forgetting about someone else.
Hey boys, so how's the battle going with Raihan? I've been following your journey so far, Joe. Well done for making it to the 8th gym.
Oh my God, and I thought we could make it through an entire series without any unwanted guests, but I guess I was wrong. What are you doing here, Hillary?
I thought I'd stop by your gaming room, boys, and see how the game was going since I have nothing going on right now, and looks like I stopped by at an exciting time.
Yeah, well, not exciting for us, Hillary. And by us, I mean Donald and myself, because Joe is about to get 2 of our strongest Pokemon killed.
Okay, I didn't expect them to die this soon into the battle, guys, I'm sorry, but hey, Hillary could be the good luck charm I need right now.
Oh boy, yeah, I think you do need some luck right now, Joe. How did you get a Tyranitar and Mr. Rhyme killed so fast, too?
Yeah, welcome to our world. We've been wondering that same thing, too, since basically episode 3 or whenever the first gym was.
Hillary, if you can somehow help Joe beat Raihan, the strongest gym leader ever, then you're more than welcome to stay here, but I still want you gone when the episode is done, too.
Nah, Donald, I think Joe's got this. And by the way, I'm loving the shiny Pokemon, too. Whoever got these must be some really cool trainer.
Actually, it was Donald who got most of them, Hillary. Actually, he got all of them in this playthrough and every other one we've done as well.
Oh, well then, I think they look ridiculous.
Says the person wearing sunglasses indoors while staring at a computer screen.
Hey, I am also wearing sunglasses whilst also sitting in the Beast Donald. But as you can see, I'm currently at an airport recording this, so there's that.
Instead of talking about your corrupted fashion sense, how about we beat this guy Joe, since your so-called lucky charm is here? And this guy isn't even using dragon types now.
Raihan is definitely having an identity crisis here. You know we bully Claire for being a little Karen when she loses her gym battle, but at least her team actually consists of dragon types.
Yeah, no wonder Joe is finding this difficult. Raihan's a little cheater for sure.
Well, it's not my fault this guy is now using a ground type or whatever that snake Pokemon thing is. And then he had a rock type before that. So yeah, this isn't exactly fair.
Okay, well, his ace is on the field now, Joe, which is that Duraludon, and he's probably going to be Dynamaxing that too.
Joe, the best thing for you to do here is Gigantamax our Dracovish so we can go Dragon type against Dragon type.
I also have Draco Meteor on our Blackbird Pokemon too, so we can use that move to deal a crap ton of damage as well.
Yeah, Donald's right, Joe. I think Gigantamaxing is your best bet here. Crush this little cheater into oblivion.
His Pokemon looks so stupid, by the way. It looks like a tower block more than a Pokemon, and like some kid had come along and drawn small eyes at the top.
Dragon types are my favorite for sure, but I gotta agree with you on that point, Barry. Duraludon is not the best looking Pokemon, but its typing is cool, being Dragon and Steel.
A Steel-type dragon should have been introduced into the series a lot sooner than Gen 7 or whatever this version is. To be honest, I don't even know the name of this game you're playing.
It's Pokemon Sword Hillary. You said you were following along. But I guess you were one of those people who skipped this game entirely.
Donald, I didn't play anything after like Gen 5, bro. That was peak Pokemon, and then it was all downhill from there in my view.
Okay, well, we're on to the last run now, everyone. Raihan only has one Pokemon left, and we still have a few, actually.
The most annoying thing he's done is paralyze Dracovish, but yeah, other than that, this battle went a hell of a lot better than the 7th gym battle did in the last episode.
Yeah, so now you just gotta hold on here, Joe, and spam all the dragon attack moves you can until his tower block is dead.
Well, this battle clearly went better than you three expected because of me. I bet if I wasn't here, you'd have lost by now, Joe.
I highly doubt that with a capital H, but anyway, this guy is using a move which reduces our power points, Joe, so now we basically have a time limit on killing this thing.
Now, Donald, we got this. Joe can't lose at this point since we still have the other members on our team, although I won't be holding my breath.
And boom, there it is, boys. I did it. Joe Biden, got our 8th and final gym badge in the Galar region.
Yeah, congrats, Joe. You did really well, even if you used the Hillary charm to beat him.
Oh man, how I wish Hillary would meet the new Jizzy Joe. That would put her in her place, but anyway, yeah, well done, Joseph. You did good, bro.
Thanks, Donnie, my dude. This was indeed a very annoying battle. It was more annoying than difficult, if anything, but I'm pleased we're done here.
And now that you've sealed your win with a handshake and a selfie, Joe, we can get back on to the more important thing, which is battling Leon and taking on the bad guy of the game.
And also, Hillary, feel free to leave now as well. And by that, I mean actually leave because you don't have a choice.
Well, before I go, I just wanted to let the viewers know to check out your Patreon link in the video description if they want, as well as to remember to hit that like and subscribe button.
All right, those would indeed be very helpful things to do, but anyway, please leave.
There is a nicer way of saying that, Donald, but anyway, thanks for stopping by, Hillary. Your presence is always welcome here, even if the ape says otherwise.
Okay, and I just got the level ball from the ball guy, which is always fun to do. And with that, I guess it means we're getting close to the end of this series, guys.
Oh, and Sonia and her grandmother are here to celebrate our victory too, boys, and I bet Barry is getting jealous since she's actually praising Joe.
Hot damn, I think we're about to see her get an evolution of her own boys. My little Sonia is now Professor Sonia, and I bet she could teach me a few things.
And the simping begins once again to the surprise of nobody. I actually forgot about this part in the game, but I don't get why she's a professor when we did all the work for her.
Technically, myself and Jizzy Joe did all the work for her, so surely I also get to wear a white lab coat too or something.
You don't need a white anything, Joe, but on that note, we're going to end this episode here, boys. It's been a shorter one, but we hope you still enjoyed it and look forward to part 12.
Yeah, I don't even know what to expect in the next episode, Obama, so this is going to be interesting for Joe to play, or maybe it'll be Jizzy Joe. I hope it will be.
Before we go, you can actually get a soothe bell in this house, guys. I think that's a nice item to get before ending the episode.
Yeah, a soothe bell can help to increase the friendship of Pokemon, and maybe it can also help our friendship, too.
Don't you start getting sentimental with me, Barry. We haven't got time for that shit. But see you all in the next one, everyone.